And you can see that episode of Jamie and the Magic Torch again at 4 o'clock on Tyne Tees this afternoon when Teabag and T-Shirt present Children's ITV. But back to the present, and it's time now to join Geoffrey, Bungle, Zippy and George for Rainbow.
Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Come along, children. Playtime's over. It's time for your lessons. Zippy, stop talking or I'll keep you in after school.
Oh, don't be so bossy, Bungle.
I'm not being bossy. I'm the teacher. You have to do as you're told.
Why? Bungle's just told you, Zippy. In school, you have to behave and learn your lessons.
George, will you stop talking or I'll keep you in as well?
But Bungle, I was just telling Zippy to behave.
Then be quiet.
Oh.
Now, for today's lesson, we're going to learn about our curb drill.
Ooh.
Hello. Geoffrey, you're very late for school. Would you go and sit down, please?
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I'm afraid I overslept, sir. But look, sir, I brought you an apple, sir.
Well, you should go to bed early at night, Geoffrey, and then you'll be able to get up in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Bungle's going to teach us our curb drill, Geoffrey.
Is he? Oh, that's a good lesson to learn, isn't it?
Well, of course it is, Geoffrey. Now, Zippy, what's the first rule about crossing the road?
Oh, that's easy peasy, Bungle Bones. It's,
You don't know, do you? So I'll have to give you a clue.
Yeah, teacher, I know what that is. That's a zebra crossing.
That's right, George. We should only cross the road where we see a zebra crossing. That's right, isn't it, Geoffrey?
Yes, very good, Bungle. But don't forget, though, there might not be a zebra crossing on the road where you live, so perhaps the first rule to remember is never cross the road unless it's safe to do so.
That means when there are no buses, no cars and no bikes.
Yeah, that's right, Bungle, because if you're not careful, you might have an accident.
That's right, Zippy. You know, I went for a train journey the other day with two young friends of mine. There were lots of rules that we had to remember.
Look, listen, I have to be careful here because we're coming to a level crossing. Might be a train coming. Oh, yes, look, you see the amber light? That means the barrier's going to come down in a moment because there's a train coming. We have to stop. Here, see, the red lights are flashing now. The barrier's coming down. Right, we can go through now. Wait a minute, you two. Come back. Got to buy the tickets first. You can't get on the train without buying your ticket. 1 and 2 halves to St Margaret's, please.
Why do we have to have tickets?
Why? Well, when you got the ticket, Neil, it shows that you've paid your fare to go on the train. Hello. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, this way. Keep well back from the edge of the platform, won't you? And don't get onto the train until it's stopped. Right, there we go. Careful, mind the step. That's it.
Geoffrey, can we open the window?
Yes, of course you can, Neil, but you mustn't lean out.
The sign says, danger, don't lean out of the window.
Hello, and our tickets. There we go.
When we get off the train, we give our tickets to the ticket collector.
Right, now then. Let's stop, look, and listen. When all the cars stop, that's it, we can go across.
If there isn't a zebra crossing, look for somewhere safe to cross.
Now then, this looks like a good place to cross the road, I think. Let's see, yes. There are no parked cars. Now what do? We stop, we look, and we listen. There's a car coming, so we have to wait. And when the road's clear, we quickly walk across. But keep looking as you do to make sure there's no traffic coming. That's it. Well done.
Did you get that, Zippy?
Yes, I did. It was good when
Right.
I crossed.
Jeffrey,
George.
Zippy, George, stop talking and pay attention.
Oh, stop being so bossy, Bungle.
Yes, come on, Bungle. I mean, real teachers don't behave like that. They're not bossy. Anyway, I've got some work of my own to do now.
Oh, all right then. It's playtime, everyone. Class dismissed.
Oh, goody. Oh, let's play snakes and ladders. Oh, yes, because I'm good at that.
Listen, has anyone seen my writing paper?
No, Jeffrey. No,
Anyway, I want to write some letters today. Oh, it's all right. Here it is.
Oh.
That's funny. There's only one sheet of paper left. Has someone been using this? Zippy?
No, Jeffrey.
George?
Well, not me, Jeffrey.
Well, somebody has. Bungle.
Oh, well, I did use just a little, Jeffrey.
Well, you shouldn't have, Bungle.
Oh, why? Is that a rule?
Well, yes, it is a kind of a rule. You see, if something doesn't belong to you, you should ask before you take it. It's good manners. Besides, this paper costs a lot of money, Bungle.
Yes, Bungle, it's Jeffrey's writing paper. It's not for painting on.
Oh, shut up, George.
Oh, Bungle.
Bungle, did you say something?
Yeah, I'm very sorry, Jeffrey. Now, I promise I won't do it again.
All right, I got to throw again.
All right,
Yes.
go on, Zippy.
Oh, five,
Five.
Zippy. Now, you're the red one.
Right, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4, 5.
Five.
Oh, that's good, yes.
There you are, Bungle.
My turn. Oh, I've got 5 as well. Yellow one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, my go again. Yeah.
No, it isn't. It's Jeffrey's go.
Yeah, but I want to go again.
But you can't, Zippy. You've got to take your turn. Well, it says so in the rules here. Each player shall throw the dice in turn, and it's my turn.
Well, it's not fair because I've nearly won, look.
But those are the rules, Zippy. Go on, Jeffrey. 'Tis your go.
All right. I got 5,
5.
too.
Now, you're the, that one.
The blue one, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, up a ladder.
Oh, there you are, George.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. How many?
4.
is
That's
that?
the black one.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now it's your turn, Zippy. Yeah, about time, too. Right, you watch this. There we go.
Oh, 3, Zippy.
Oh, God.
Here we are. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Zippy, you've landed on a snake. That means you go all the way down to a smaller number.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Yes, if you land on a ladder, you go up the ladder to a higher number. And if you land on a snake, you go down the snake to a smaller number.
No, it's not fair. Why should I? I'm not going to. No.
Oh, Zippy, you're spoiling the game for everyone.
Yes, Zippy, what would it be like if everyone was like you, doing as they pleased?
I should think everything might get into a bit of a muddle.
Right, so Zippy, you either play by the rules or not at all.
All right. Right down there. I'll never win now.
Good evening, all. We're the boys in blue. We've got a job to do. You can often see us on the beat. We're the boys in blue, and the job we do for you is controlling all the traffic in the street. enforce the rules they've made. You have to understand, we're here to lend a hand. Rules must be obeyed. We're the boys in blue, we've got a job to do. You can often see us on the beat. We're the boys in blue, and the job we do for you is controlling all the traffic in the street.
Now, Bungle, what have I told you about playing football indoors?
But Jeffrey, it's raining and we can't play outside.
I don't care, George. It's the rule of the house. No football games inside.
Yeah, why?
Because, Zippy, you might knock something over or hit somebody.
I'm sorry, Jeffrey, but well, you can read a story indoors, can't you? So, would you read a story for us now, please?
All right, then. Yeah, Bungle, there's your ball back.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
It's a very good story today. It's all about rules, too. It's called Mr. Mouse's Rule. Mr. and Mrs. Mouse lived with their 8 children in a tiny little hole. With 10 mice living there, the mouse hole felt very crowded.
Oh, yeah.
The mice children used to get very cross with each other and fight. Malcolm used to hit Morris, Morris used to pinch Mabel, and Mabel used to take Mary's biscuits, and Mary used to break Michael's toys. Ooh. Michael used to call Martha names, and Martha used to tease Matthew. Matthew used to tickle Minnie, and Minnie used to tell tales and all the others. There was so much scuffling and shouting and arguing that Mrs. Mouse used to tell Mr. Mouse off for not being stricter with the children. One day, Mr. Mouse sat down to make a list of mouse house rules. It took a very long time because it was a very long list. No hitting, no pinching, no stealing, no breaking, no name-calling, no teasing, no tickling, and no telling tales. It went on and on and on. No shouting, no biscuits in bed, no dirty feet on clean floors. Well, the more Mr. Mouse wrote, the more rules he thought up. And the list went on and on and on. When it was finished, it was too long to put on the wall, so it had to be rolled up and put into the drawer. Well, no one could remember what it said, and so the rules were often broken. Now, soon the mouse family were as noisy and as quarrelsome as they'd been before. Then Mr. Mouse had another idea. He wrote down just one rule, and he stuck it up onto the wall. The children liked that rule and remembered it and tried to obey it. They stopped hitting, pinching, stealing, breaking, name-calling, teasing, tickling, and telling tales. They only shouted sometimes, and they hardly ever ran across clean floors with dirty feet, and they just ate biscuits in bed on their birthdays. Mrs. Mouse smiled when she looked at the rule that Mr. Mouse had thought up, and she happily kissed him on the end of his pointed nose. Mr. Mouse's rule was, be kind to each other. And after that, everyone in the mouse family was.
Oh,
thank you, Jeffrey.
That was a good rule.
Yes, it was, George. Well, I'm afraid it's time for us all to go now. But listen, don't forget your curb drill, will you?
And don't forget to take your turn when you play games.
See you soon. Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.